don't have any wind, so this is good. Ordinarily what you're going to do is you're going to look for the wind direction, because you want to lie them and hold them downwind so it doesn't all come back on you. So we've got the two flares that you're going to have. You're going to have a red flare and an orange flare.
Yeah.
So the orange ones are your daytime flares. They put out the bright orange smoke. Now the smoke isn't luminescent, so they're not much use to you at night. So you just want to use the orange during the day. The red ones, they've got magnesium in them, and they are luminescent. They're very, very bright, so they're our nighttime ones. Now they are very hot. So what I'm going to ask is if you guys want to just move back up that way, have a bit of a buffer area. And what's going to happen for me to do this today, I have to notify quite a few people. I have to let all the relevant authorities know, like 000, SES, Maritime, Marine Rescue, the police, fire brigade, all those people. Because if anyone sees it, yeah, so they don't come out to rescue us. So they know that if someone phones it in, they can say, oh yeah, that's just RMS doing a demonstration. So, firstly, I'll start with the orange one. This stem, that part there, that's all metal. The chemical composition inside, when it's burning, that gets so hot that you can't touch it. It's that hot that if you dropped it in your boat, it would burn through the aluminium, it would burn through the glass. So when you're setting a flare off, you always want to hold onto the yellow base, the plastic base. And you also want to check, because there are different types of flares. Some of them you have to strike like a match, some of them you pull a cord. So it's always recommended when you buy flares, read the instructions first before you actually go out, so at least you've got the idea in your head, if you get into trouble, how they're going to work for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold them downwind, hold them over the side of the boat. Don't hold them in the boat, because if any of the chemicals that drip out, you could actually burn a hole in your boat. So you hold it over the side, hold it away, don't ever light it pointing towards anyone, always face away from people. And don't just, like I heard someone say the Statue of Liberty just before, so you don't want to hold it like the Statue of Liberty, because what you'll see is you can get some splutter sort of come out of it, you can get some hot embers and that come off. So if you're holding it straight up in the air, it comes back onto your skin, you're going to drop it. So what you want to do is you want to hold it at a slight angle. Now, I'll just take the cap off. I've got a bucket of water here because I'm going to demonstrate a few things with it. So you've got this little yellow tag. When you pull that up and out, it's got a little metal stem on it. That stem can be very hot as well. So I've made that mistake where I've had no gloves on, I've pulled it out and let it go across my fingers, and you get a burn from it. So be careful of that as well. Now I'm just going to face this way. We might take out some birds. So is everyone ready for it?
Yep.
Alright, now it's starting. Now we've got the wind coming back. Sorry guys.
Toxic. You'll go over the 3 seconds.
Now, the thing is, once it's lit, you can't put it out. So if I drop it in the water, it's going to keep on burning. Okay, so if you drop that in the water, it's going to keep burning. Now, they only burn for about a minute, which isn't real long. So if you're out on the ocean, and you can't see anybody, if you can't see another boat, don't set it off, because you've wasted an opportunity. Wait until you see someone. Wait until you see a plane, or you see a... So wait till you can see a plane or another boat or someone on the shore before you set it off. Or wait until Marine Rescue. If you set off your e-verb or your radio, they're going to come out. When they get in your vicinity, they're going to say, look, we're out here, we can't see you, can you set off a flare? Now when I put that in the bucket, there'll be a bit of kickback. Not too much. Now the red one, this is the dangerous one. Alright? So,
Don't be standing there. I'd rather the smoke, I think.
I personally find this a bit of a bad design flaw, because most people, you think, oh, you just unscrew the cap and you pull out the cord and you're right to go. What's going to happen is that's going to melt all the way down. You've got to actually extend these up. So you've got to be mindful with the red ones, double check and make sure you slide it up.
That's with all brands, all manufacturers?
Not all brands, not all brands. Some of the whole stick, but a lot of them, most common ones are this pop-up design. So be mindful. You'll see, once I light this, you'll see how hot this gets. All that silver will be like a glowing yellowy green colour because it goes like molten as it burns down. So, and you'll be able to tell just how hot it is. So yeah, another thing is, don't be silly buggers with it. So once you got them, don't go, oh, I'm going to write my name like a sparkler, because I've seen it before where people have done that and that's just gone and slid straight back down inside the hole. So you want to be careful. Now it is like looking at the sun, so when it starts burning and it's really bright, don't just keep staring at it. All right? So I'll put this one off.
Real cold.
So you can see, now this will demonstrate, this will show you, this is a good demonstration as to how hot it is. So watch what happens when I put it in the bucket. It's like boiling instantly.
Oh, coffee?
So you can see how dangerous that would be if you dropped it into your boat. Yeah, it'll burn a hole straight into it. So it's like a good thing that we can do. You have like a sheet of aluminium. It's like a lightsaber from Star Wars. You can push it through the aluminium and just melt it through. Yeah, so you'll see it when it comes in. Once it burns out, I'll say I'll pass it around. You'll all have a holder of it if you want. Just hold it right in. No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't hand it to you. Way too dangerous. Alright, so see, now that it's burnt out, see how hot that is?
So you're going to pass it around?
Yeah. Now if you come in closer and just watch the kickback when I put it into the bucket. So you ready? So it's hot. It's really hot.
Wow.
And that'll take a few minutes before that actually is cool enough to touch. So yeah, so that's flares. So
Great, yeah, great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But do you feel like you might be a bit more confident and alert to use them now?
Now I know how to boil a coffee.
You got to be really mindful with the out-of-date ones. I've seen out-of-date flares that have been 15 years old and they still work like normal. I've seen other ones that have been 2 days out of date and they haven't worked at all. So I've seen, yeah, well, a bit of both. I've seen ones where you light it and the whole thing just goes and just catches fire. So you've got to. Now, the problems that we have at the moment with expired flares is
No one will take it.
no one will take them, but we've got the expired flare collection trucks coming around. So I've got the dates here, so I'll let you know the
They
dates.
normally have a boat around.
Yep, so they're going to be here. We've got 2 dates. We've got November and January dates. I've got the dates here, so I'll let you know that in a second. I've just got to look them up. So come along to those and drop your flares off there.
The early November will be okay, because we're here till the 10th, I think, some of us.
Well, but they're throughout the state as well. So if you miss the ones down here, you'll be able to get them up in the other areas and that as well. So yeah, they're everywhere. So
That's
we've
the
got
one
these
on
white
the
flares,
email.
but so the law is not a maritime law. It's under the Explosives Act that you can't store, you can't keep expired flares because it counts as an explosive
Dangerous.
basically. So we understand that you can't hold them, and we know that it is hard to get rid of them. So that's why we've introduced the expired flare collection dates, and that's why we're trying to. Our top level managers are actually in the process of trying to work out a more permanent sort of thing. So it might eventually be something where you can take them to your local tip and there'll be a box at the tip or something like that. We don't know. It's all stuff that's still being negotiated and trying to be worked through. But at the moment, the best that we can offer at the moment is the expired flare collections, which is what I'll give you the dates for in a second.